If every day goes like this, how do we survive?
Hey, traders, welcome to episode 763 of the show. You could be doing anything, but you're here. Thanks so much. Happy Thursday, Friday Eve, and throughout the week there's been selling, but today marks the day of the most amount of selling of the week, where Bitcoin is down around $500. Was definitely down over $500 earlier today before that square up occurred around 74.85, right where that big move happened. Market participants finally got it back down to that area, which is crazy. I mean, you think that maybe that wouldn't have happened on the breakout and stuff, but you were skating along the downsloping resistance until today, and you could say maybe a fake out has occurred where we never broke above overhead resistance, right? We hit it, and by the time we hit it, we had already increased in value by like 40%. So, hold on, sorry. Ooh, super cold. There you go, a little bit more clear for you. Turn off the snow. But here we are again, man, the lowest low. We are pretty much at the lowest point of the correction. Same price we were at in late October. So we're talking almost the 1 month anniversary. We're back to where we started. No amount of hidden divergence could help you on stochastic. Look, it's still going. All right, in jeopardy of not even being hidden divergence anymore, because you're not even really making a higher low. I mean, you could say you technically are until a candle closes below 7,400, but that could happen at any time, man. All right, look left. What did we discuss? If you broke 8,500, where were we gonna probably go? Right, where are we probably going to go? 7,500, the next available support. Here we are. We touched it. We bounced off of it. Not much at all. I mean, unless we get some sort of very resounding bounce, this doesn't look really good for Bitcoin. If you look at the log scale chart, you're very much out now. Right? It's pretty confirmed you're out of the channel. Talking about the long-term uptrend, you're out. So, I mean, there was hope here, right? A flag of some sort, a 121-day correction. Now the correction extends on, and what is it now? How long have we been in this correction? Because now it's clear that this impulse was literally meaningless. It was nothing, right? Every dollar that was put into the market has been taken out now. Correction has been going on for 148 days now, chat. Pretty long time. Just earlier this year, there was so much euphoria. How long did this last, right? How long did the nice move up last? I don't know. I guess we could say it started with the bottom December 15th. This lasted 194 days. Wow. So we're getting closer and closer to the time that we've been correcting is as long, or as it will be soon, as long as the uptrend we saw early this year. Well, the halfway, from the beginning of the year to the halfway mark of the year. All right. So long extended correction. Not making lower lows yet, but we're very, very close. I mean, you're getting, from the lowest point, $100, $200 more, you're making the lowest low of the entire correction that started June 26th on the buying climax. So I guess if we want to look at that we can. The other chart. There it is. Clearly out now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You done, son. Done. So all you got left, horizontal line support. If you can't hold this, I think pretty fast we could see 6,800. If you don't hold 7,500. Do you understand? Like, that's like the next available support. So from 74, 7,500, it'll go straight down to 67, 6,800. Okay, and after that, a good chance you'd see 6,000. All right, so the move's pretty big, right? Like almost $1,000 moves. That's what happened when you broke 8,500. $1,000 move to 7,500. Right, 7,500 to 6,800. Not quite 1,000, but you get it, right? It's just the next available real support. So I guess the only thing you got going for you on Bitcoin is, stochastics just wrecked and very low. A lot of times when you get this low, it'll reset, you'll run back up. I mean, maybe not on price, but the stochastic would. I guess other news is like, hey, yeah, you're oversold now. You're at 28.72. You're over freaking sold. Last time we were oversold was early October. Okay, so this whole thing didn't mean anything, did it? All right, you broke below 36. Pretty bad. All right, poor performance from Bitcoin for 140 plus days now. All right. The ugliest part is the last time we were at 7,500, we had almost positive Momo, bullish divergence on the daily. Yep, I agree. It's like you had this emotional knee-jerk response to hitting a support, the divergence, all that, you blasted off, but literally this time it's completely different, isn't it? It's just, there is no divergence right now on the daily. Your negative momentum, forget about it, man. Hidden divergence, what a joke. Its highest point since September 29th. Gnarly, dude. Friggin' gnarly. Okay, so you break 7,500. We'll see at 6,800. Okay, that's the next target. Okay, so that's where you know where we can go if this support's broken. All right, down 6% today, nearly $500. Oh, altcoins. I mean, forget about it, dude. Do you even want to see the altcoins? It's terrible. It's terrible. Minimum 5% is mild. That's a mild sell-off. Look at Engine down 13% today. Still outside that channel, believe it or not. Maker down 10%. VeChain down 6.59%, nearly hitting that 50% retrace. I mean, dude. EOS down nearly 9%. NEO down 5.5%. It's bad across the board. Let's just go to XRP. So what's XRP doing? Yeah, thought that maybe that stupid wick wasn't it. But look, we've hit the PCZ, but I fear that nothing will matter. No harmonic will really matter if Bitcoin continues to sell off. You see, if Bitcoin goes to 6,800, XRP is going down to 20 cents, 21 cents. Okay, that's what's going to happen probably. A little dot up there now. So, no divergence to back this harmonic up at all, right? Not on a daily time scale. It's awful, right? Just stupid amounts of negative momentum, nearly oversold like Bitcoin, stochastic, just way down oversold territory. 2.31, when was the last time it was this bad for XRP? On the stochastic, it was April of this year. Been a while, man, right? So, doesn't really look that great. It seems like the darkest hour for crypto in a while. All right. Maybe a small amount of divergence, maybe developing on the 4-hour, maybe on the MACD RSI, but again, I think that it's just Bitcoin weighs heavier than oscillators for this asset right now. Okay. Just because that's like history repeating itself. It's like, okay, XRP normally follows Bitcoin price action these days, right? So you'd think that that is the strongest variable for XRP, not so much anything that I'm seeing on the oscillators, okay? And the 4-hour on Bitcoin, man, it's been failing miserably, right? And that might be testament to the type of trend we're in, right? We were showing bullish divergence a few times, or a couple times on the way down, this 3-week-long correction. And it never played out. It was like any type of, it was like the divergence was there, and the attempted small little scrub rallies, and it's like clearly no demand. The extended amount of time would go by, and then it would just dump again. It's like, okay, well, just invalidated bullish divergence. So it's like, hey, maybe we should just be looking more on the daily for Bitcoin right now, more so than the 4 hours, because it's just not holding up very well. Man, look at the daily bullish divergence. What happened? We had a 43% increased amount a value on Bitcoin when the bullish divergence happened. Okay, on a daily. Time's good. That's true, Pribs. Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do, man? All we can do is piss them off, right? By having a good time streaming. All right. So okay, that's XRP. Whatever, man. Update, add a PCZ, but that's it, dude. No other help, right? That's one variable. That's one harmonic. Okay, hasn't even really, from B to C, hasn't even hit major fib extensions like 1272, 1414, 1618. Those could be down to 22 cents. So I look at, Litecoin. Another one, man. Just all of them wrecked. Because who owns Litecoin? Bitcoin does. Who owns XRP? Bitcoin does. Bitcoin is freaking Sauron, dude. Look what's happened to the wedge. Look at the rising wedge with a bearish freaking divergence, just failing and kind of a double top too, like confirmation. And since then, obviously the measure moves hit. You're down here to $48 near the lowest levels of the entire correction, which was only at like 47.25. So getting closer and closer to that mark again. A breakout happened, sure, and then an attempted rally. And what do we talk about? It's not about just the momentum shift breakout. That's step one. Step two is then breaking above overhead resistance and holding above it for some amount of time and then running again. And that just didn't happen at all. So again, back to lowest levels of the correction. The correction started June 22nd, long before the halving that was August 6th of this year. And that nothing's really gone well for Litecoin since the halving. Okay. Previous corrections, well, it's different kind of here.
Is that a joint?
Is this what it feels like to be an Auburn fan?
Kind of, yeah. But we can't be like, let's fire Bitcoin and get something else, right? We can't do that. Bitcoin is tenured. Well, I guess it's the same thing where Auburn's still paying off Chiswick. But again, like, it sucks for Auburn because they're like a 3-loss team, but they're like the best 3-loss team ever, so you can't really justify firing him yet because there's not anyone better than him. Auburn can't get anyone better than Malzahn right now. What coach is out there that they can afford to pay for? No one. And if he beats Alabama, which he has a chance with Tua being gone, it's going to be their best chance in a while. He's definitely not losing his job. So, but I get you, Kevin. Thanks for the 420, man. Always great seeing you. Regen Connect. Let's go. Regenerative, whatever. Regeneron, excuse me. Whatever. Regeneron, $350. Finally, got to $350 and almost at the 50% retrace from the high to low. So we know that's good area, So Kevin said he took a little profit today. Good for him. He's killing it, dude. This asset's killing it. I mean, it was the monthly bullish divergence. We're looking at the daily now. There was divergence. All right, there was a falling wedge. I don't even remember if there was anything in the weekly. Weekly showed a little bit of bullish divergence, right? Like, holy crap, dude, if you look at the stochastic, you want to talk about, hey, getting a third oscillator in there, fine. Talking about Milton Berg has like 27 indicators he uses. Well, his team. Yeah, it's like impossible to really do that by yourself. But like, yeah, his team has 27 plus indicators they use for analyzing assets. Not sure. I think probably a lot of it is fundamental, not just technical. So look what you saw on the weekly stochastic: a low on price, much lower low on price, much higher levels of stochastic relative strength. Hype for that weekly. But this wasn't even the craziness. What was so crazy about Regen was the monthly. Sometimes it pays to zoom out, to scale out in terms of timescales. Triple MACD, bullish divergence, beautiful. A little bit of Class C bullish divergence, and not so much help here on stochastic. So very cool. Look at this monthly candle, chat. Look at the past 2 months. Look at the bullish engulfing candle we talked about when it was painted. And look at the follow-through price action of the bullish engulfing candle at the PCZ of a bullish shark with a triple MACD bullish divergence on the monthly. It's just like, what? This is what dreams are made of. This type of stuff, man. So, and look at the prevailing trend before it. Extremely bullish. And you started a correction in August of 2015. Talking like 4 years. 4-year long correction going on. Pretty good, man. As Larry David would say. Okay, so if you want to, let's just look at Monero. Sorry, Monero. Kind of interesting on this one, though. I'll tell you. You see what's happened. It had the breakout, right? Made that adjustment on the fake out. Good. So once we broke out, could never break the 236, and the macro crapped out, right? Macro drives this market so much. Macro, aka Bitcoin. So you've sold off to the downsloping resistance, and you're now regarding it as support, it seems like, for now, until Bitcoin dumps again, or doesn't, right? So still technically making higher lows like Bitcoin. And this did not have a moderate retrace at all. It only had a shallow retrace, which is testament to the demand of this asset. Which, if you hit a 23% retrace and then sell off reverse price action like this, that means very little demand for the asset. Okay. Enjoying my Irwin coffee, man. It's good. Good stuff on Thursday. You know, tonight, if you don't know, if you saw the starting soon screen, Tesla's unveiling their Cybertruck. And it happens to be starting when my night stream normally should start, which I haven't been doing them lately, because just like, well, do I want to go live and get depressed? Because it's like I'm back to 3,000 subs again. I mean, no, I haven't wanted to do that, so I've been trying to balance my life out a little bit. It's where I can, you know, enjoy things that don't have to do with content creation and stuff like that. So, yeah, doing it tonight though. I'll be live tonight, and I'm gonna do everything I can to do like just a viewing party of it, right? Where I have it live, we're watching it, or we have it in the corner somewhere, and we can just hang out and talk about it. You know, hopefully be, you know, live with patrons, because it's, you know, again, Patreon night. So see what happens, man. Monero down 7.20%. Tesla, you know, Larly gave me a really nice analysis. He gave, you know, he thought of Tesla, and I'll read it off for you a little bit. Okay, this is Larly's Tesla analysis. Technical look at Tesla shares before the crucial Tesla pickup Cybertruck unveiling. Seems like plenty of good news has been coming out for Tesla over the last few months, whether that be better than expected production or delivery numbers, the much faster than expected China Gigafactory completion, important potential battery technology developments or production cost reductions, the SUV unveil, and the, you know, most of all the big expectations for the pickup unveiling that is happening this evening. All that being said, we have to remember that most often the stock market is a price forecasting mechanism, which means if you or me know something, we talk about all the time, someone else knows it or is expecting it to happen as well, and it may already be priced in. Exactly. It's like if you know about it, it's not really an event. Connotatively. That is often why we see a phenomenon called the buy the rumor, sell the news, which if you look at the Tesla chart, which we can, if you look at the Tesla chart, might very well be happening at the moment and has been unfolding since 2019 lows near $180, where we can see the stock has already doubled in value. My lowest point, hitting critical support looking left, November 2016. V-shaped recovery. Attempted ascending triangle before you ran out of time and gapped up on earnings. Technically speaking, we can see that we have a slightly downward resistance in which we could, it could act as an upside obstacle if we were to see an initial pop after hours this evening during the Tesla event, or tomorrow on the last trading day of the week. If Tesla breaks that top slightly downward resistance, we will then look for price to retest it as support. Then it could look at further long bullish scenarios. Excuse me. All right, so that was Larley hype in the chat for him. He's talking about this right here, I believe. It doesn't look so downsloping to me. Looks more like horizontal, and that's like 387. Okay, so yeah, we've hit an 88% retrace from your high to low. That is your deepest retrace, the Mariana Trench retrace, pretty much. All right, that is where a lot of times assets reverse majorly to the downside. But it might be different with Tesla. But again, leading up to it and this event, right? You've been leading up to this unveiling, and it's here now. Tesla's done nothing after hours, so nothing yet. But we'll see tonight. 11 p.m. Eastern is when that unveiling starts. Again, that's like the normal starting time for my night streams. Okay. Good luck, probes, man. My God, dude, that's Wall Street bets. I'm gonna take a short on an asset, on an event. Yeah, maybe it's sell the news. No, I'm Jason Bourne, Kappa. So I'm gonna look at a little chat because we've just been going for a second. What's up, True Stoner and Billy H, B Slice, Simple Billy Man. What's up, dude? What's up, Canatomo O? Corey Anderson's having another beer. Have one for me. What? Carlo says Pundy showed 642% up for about 10 minutes. Ah, dude. That's who cares, right? It's Blockfolio and it's Pundy. You're talking about two S entities, right? Let's look at VeChain. Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna look at VeChain, dude. Sure, man. You want to be sad?
VeChain doing things.
Here it is, man. Here it is. From your low to high, we've now hit the 200-day simple moving average. We've now pretty much hit a 50% retrace. So they're now in moderate retrace territory. We were in it yesterday, but continuing to sell off with the macro. And if the macro decides it's time to sell off again, VeChain's going to sell off again. Okay? The only reason VeChain had this run is because, guess what, man? Initially, this move started with Bitcoin price action. President Xi Jinping talking like blockchain's legitimacy, and then there was the summit with China and France with VeChain involved, and I don't know what this last one was, just probably follow through price action. Did a 78% retrace from the high to low, and those are deep retraces, so we say that it's really, really not weird if we reverse there, and we did. And now you're selling off, and you're just again at the halfway mark. You've lost half your value at your lowest point, pretty much, of this little run. Okay, 618 would be probably the next target at 48% of 1 penny down here. And yeah, as we're talking about, maybe it'd be nice for VeChain to recover and form some sort of pattern, but just don't know, man. Okay, we wait for more data. Okay, we had a wedge that kind of developed in the end. Divergence developed on the tail end of the wedge, and then it broke out of it. Okay, and it was probably only because of Bitcoin. Like, I don't think VeChain would have gone up if Bitcoin didn't. All right. CGC went crazy today. Well, we analyzed it thoroughly yesterday and talked about it being at deep retrace levels. With Ace Re wanting to see it, he was in at 1420 and it's exploded and it went up, had another really good day today. We can look at it again. Follow up. Okay, here it is. And 3 white soldiers, 3 gapped white soldiers. Yeah, you've run up. I mean, you got as high as 2150 today. So today is up 15%. So since HG got in at 1420, right around it, at the highest point today, he was up 50% on his position for a slight pullback. Not bad, right? So again, major pattern been in development since June of 2017. I mean, this was before the great FOMO of crypto. Great FOMO of 2017 occurred, long before it. So I think Bitcoin was just coming off a really nice run, and it was correcting a little bit throughout the summer before it had the crescendo, right? 20K almost. So since then, right, 2.5 years almost, you finally hit a 78% retrace. You hit a 141.4% retrace, fib extension, B2C, and the confluence areas, you've popped very well for now. Okay, not making higher highs than your previous highs at all. So that is something to keep in mind. It definitely is. You got to make higher highs. So eventually you have to break 2256. After that, you really do have to break 2897. Are you going to be able to do that? With the new legislation that's on the table to be passed or not? We'll say that stuff does get passed. It looks really good for all the cannabis industry. It's the biggest news of the year.
Is that a joint?
Mitch, lots of money made on the BTC short side. I think I'll buy myself one of those new Tesla trucks. Could you check out Quant, please?
Check out what? Oh, Quant. Sure, thanks, Harry, man, for the 420, dude. Oh god, it's a crypto. It doesn't look that. Whoa, what's going on? What the heck was that? No idea. My computer just freaked out. What's up, Israel? Key gave you good games. What the? I don't get a live broadcast. What? Here we go. Sweet. Lumia's lights are working now. So, yeah, Mr. Harry's back at it again. He wants to look at Quant Connect, which I don't really know. I mean, maybe this has the most data. Is looking at it. I guess we'd use Fibonacci first. So 78% retrace, so deep retrace territory, but you hit it, you reversed really well, and you sold off again, hit it, reversed. Not near as well as before. So it definitely looks pretty weak and could be setting up for the 886 at 332. I get it, right? It's like you hit a support, then you hit it again, right? The first time is really violent. The second time's meh. You're not even coming close to making higher highs than the previous impulse before it. It just doesn't look that good, man. Doesn't look that bullish at all. I mean, you probably just could tie up 1 and 2 here. Oh man, that's the case. Look at that. You can't really. How do you include that up there to this? You can't. It's like there's like a huge sell-off, and then your price started normalizing a little bit. You're just in a downtrend for now. Again, I don't see anything on the oscillators that will make me think this is great. You're now below the 200-day moving average. You were trying to hold above it, but you're making lower highs. And you hit this again. Remember, it's like the more you hit a support, more.
Is that a joint?
My bad. Q&T.
Oh, we got it. Thank you, Harry, man. Kangs, dude. Thanks for 420. Dude, it's freaking out.
Hey Mitch, what's up, browski? Nice analyze on your target 7,500 aka 75 hundo. You're the man. Can you check out my next target 65 hundo? I am shorting the market till 55 hundo. Thanks, brother.
Arnhem, thanks so much for the 3s, dude. Well, dude, again, it's like not like I called it, because it's like it's not about me calling something. It's just more so it's like the forecast, right? It's like, okay, we know where critical supports are, right? What happens when you break those critical supports? You go to the next ones. That's not me calling it. That's just me literally being like, look left. Okay, well, there's nothing else. It's like it's not gonna stop at 7,800, right? There's nothing there. So it's like, don't give me credit on calling it, because it's just like that's just technical analysis, and if you don't know how to do it, you can learn how to do it, right? So again, thanks, dude, but for the contribution. Yeah, we can look at Bitcoin right after Quant Connect. All right, dude, thank you again thank y'all for the contributions. Really, y'all amazing. So with this crap, man, you don't hold 478 next time you test it, you'll be coming on down to the 886 at $3.25. Okay, that's next. I guess you're trying to hold on to some candle high closes here, but you know, like once, look, it's like, is that absorption? Sellers just absorbing the buy orders there, and every time the buy orders are absorbed by the sellers, and the bounce happens, there's a distribution, there's lower highs. So to me, I get it, you're in a deep retrace territory, but it just doesn't look strong. It doesn't look strong at all. You're not creating a pattern that looks bullish. There's no reversal pattern going on really right now. It's just looks very weak, and could, I mean, why not? Why could Quant not go to $3.25? It doesn't do anything. It makes no money. It reports no revenue. Right? It doesn't do any of that. So it's extremely speculative, and there's nothing stopping Quant from going down to a deeper retrace. Okay, it's correcting right now. Had a really nice run from May of 2019 all the way to July. It was going up when Bitcoin was dumping. All right, but eventually everything caught up with it, and now it's again in a correction and could continue down. Okay, that's it. You like, oh man, is it inverse head and shoulders, dude? I mean, it's pretty scuffed, right? Is that a left shoulder, head, right shoulder? I just don't know, man. I don't know. Below the 200-day moving average, you could get wrecked. Look, think about the macro dumps. It doesn't matter what pattern's developed. It'll just sell off too. Okay. Let me see here. Okay. All right, so it's like, yeah, if you can't hold, if 7,500 doesn't hold up, then again, oh, where did my trend lines go? I just had it. Maybe I had it on the other chart or something. It doesn't matter. So it's like, yeah, 67, 6,800 is the next target if this support does not hold. It's that simple, man. But you think, being oversold now, yeah, we could get more oversold. Negative momentum could continue building. It's bad, very bad. You're just methodically selling off it to square up, and it's a fake out. It definitely looks like some sort of fake out. I know someone what they were doing. Let me try to pull it up on the other screen where it doesn't save, so I can do this. Okay, log scale. You know, people had continued to do this. So it's like, if you looked at Bitcoin in log scale, which I wasn't really, but I know some patrons were, because I saw them posting it, you know. Let me get this perfect. Yeah, that's pretty freaking good right there. So a log scale look at Bitcoin in its correction, you can see how it ran up and hit the top trend line and then floated along and just tried to test and hold on to the 75% trend line. And then eventually once it broke it, it went straight down the heart line and exceeded it, right? So maybe that is the way the market was interpreting this all along. Because we were looking at Ethereum and log scale for the longest time. And, man, it was playing out. So here you go, man. Maybe log scale was king here. Get wrecked. What's up, Technium and Francisco? What's up, dudes? He would want the quant. I don't understand what that means, Kevin. What do you mean? One of 100 knives caught. Good work, Ace3. Yeah, dude. I don't know. I feel like CGC was kind of blessed. We kind of gave it a blessing. I don't know. Someone in the Discord went short on Macy's or bought puts on Macy's when it was already at like stupid low levels. And it's like, why are you doing that, man? And now they're in the red real bad. And just like, you can't, even if something's getting beaten down, you still want to find areas of value for shorting it or, buying options, selling options on it.
Bruh.
Michael Strahan tipped $23.58. Check your PMs. I heard my teeth make an appearance.
Gap so large, you could kick a field goal through it, Kappa, unless you're Ryan Flugner. Oh, I need the sound clip, right? Okay. Yeah, bearish bat. Let's go to it. This is I can show your chart, or we could just plot out your idea. It's whatever. Mine's more like, everything's set up on my side for like a little bit more, stream friendly, I guess you'd call it. So, 88% retrace, right? We know where we are. So let's get rid of the fibs real quick and show it. I think I did this and it didn't save or something. I think you had posted this before. XA, right? And then B, 43% retrace, fine. 60%, 61% retrace, fine. Here's your 886. Yep, you're at a PCZ of a bearish bat pattern. So if you don't know what this means, it means, guess what, dude? If this pattern's real, that happens. That's it. So like the unveiling happens and the wheels fall off or something tonight, that happens. Okay, so, but the thing is with these bearish bat patterns, if they fail, they evolve like Pokemon. The bats turn into, the only thing they can turn into are deep crabs. There it is. So it's either here or it's here. Okay. Obviously, these patterns, the crab is way lower risk, much lower risk than the bats, just because of the fact that I've seen bats fail miserably and they just keep on going, exceed the 100%. It's like, it's over. Then it's like, okay, 1272. The thing is about the bats though is like they're not valid until they hit the 1618. The PCZ is literally the golden mean ratio. It's not like a butterfly that is between the 1272 and the 1618. Well, that doesn't stop an asset from reversing at the 1272. You want to look for the variables for that, right? Hey, the great news is, like, you don't even have to have a harmonic drawn to understand there's a value area for a short there. 88% retrace.
Mitch Ray Crypto Kai.
Bruh.
Greenbow, Alabama.
Yeah, man.
Did you still like dogs? Listen to Sid Barrett. Well, just read a book on quantum physics and its relation to the lyrics of I'm the Walrus. I'm having a fib attack. Could you please look at Jeff? Thanks.
Marijuana's bad.
Oh, thank you so much, Dave Clark. Dave Clark, isn't he from... Isn't he like a police guy from the long time ago or something? Sounds like it, Dave Clark. English musician. Oh. The first British invasion band to follow the Beatles to America in 1964. Oh man. Dave Clark definitely has a radio face. Okay. He was destined for the radio, but he made it in the spotlight, I think. Capo. Thanks, Dave Clark, man. 589. And wanted to change it from Do You Like Dogs to Did You Like Dogs. It's not like you misspelled it. TTS is out of its mind, dude. Alright? So, okay. Probes, man. Yes, always the thought that could occur. You're overbought. You showed a little bit of bearish divergence at the Mariana Trench. You even showed it on the stochastic if you see it. Right? High, higher, high. Lower levels. So what's there, man? And negative momentum, our first taste of negative momentum on Tesla since October 9th. So it's been well over a month. Okay. That's it. Hey, if we ever got the 1618, we're exceeding 420 where Elon becomes private or something. 420, man. I think at some point, market participants, you know, whatever, man. We got younger market participants, younger hedge fund managers coming in. I think they're going to try to get us to 420 eventually, Capo. All right. Just Capo. All right. So you get it, man. It's a bat until it breaks above, I believe, the 100% retrace, which is where one would have a stop loss. All right. Trading a bearish bat at the entry. Stop above X. Really, I would think stop above this overhead resistance if you're shorting it. And in this situation, well, you got to go with deeper retraces. You can't go with the 382. So you got to go from A to the top if this is the top. Where it starts becoming equitable for you. Not even 382. 50%. Nope. That's 2 to 1. There you go. So like you getting down to like the critical support levels, right? That you're still, if you have a stop this loose, isn't 3 to 1. It's close, but it's not, right? So you just gotta think, all right, well, if that's the case, then you have a tighter stop. You have a greater chance of getting stopped out in case it runs up a little bit more and hits these levels and then dumps. You're screwed there. Not screwed here, screwed there. And so, but if you make it a tighter stop, then you can adjust and you can take profit at much higher levels. You know, you're shorting, so it would be higher levels versus lower levels, right? So, yeah, 3 to 1 with a stop loss at 380, 381. One could take profit at a 38% retrace. It's the beginning of the golden zone. So, just what you do. It's like what happens when you just make slight adjustments to, I mean, so it's always like people are like, oh, where should I buy or sell, you know, or where should I have my stop and why? And it's like, it's all relative to your reward. It might not be worth it to have your stop up here. You might be risking too much for too little reward. In this situation, the 1.8 to 1 reward to risk, that'd be awful. It'd be real bad. So what you could do, I mean, you know, maybe we don't ever hit the top here. Look right here where X is. It's actually a lower high than here. So, you know, having stopped just slightly above X, which is the rule, 2.77, almost 3 to 1, right? So a 50% retrace, definitely getting you, making this worth it and equitable. 3.56 to 1 reward to risk for a 50% retrace. There you go. But again, this is new stuff. This is almost like earnings, where you just don't know. It could gap up, and you could all get obliterated for being short on Tesla right now, right? That's the thing about it. $6,000 profit at the 382. Let's go, Probst. Let's go, man. See, 2.7 to 1. It's not bad. Not bad at all. If you have it like this. So anyway, that's Tesla Connect, dude.
Is that a joint?
And kind of just a little education. I mean, this is relative to any harmonic, the way what I just talked about, to any bearish bat on any market. It's the same thing. It's like math, universal. Okay. What is the bottom of Bitcoin, Israel? We don't know. No one knows the bottom. People telling you they know the bottom they don't have a clue. All right, they're lying to you. So they lack integrity and scruples. So we just know if we don't hold above 7,500 in time, we would see probably 6,800. That's it. But if we can hold this 7,500, eventually we'll see 8,500 again. That's how it works, man. Best Buy BAT played out perfectly. Best Buy Connect BBY. Yeah, you know what else played out perfectly, dude? You know what else played out perfectly? Here's Best Buy, the inverse head and shoulders. It got pretty freaking close to a measure move if it, you know. It didn't. I don't know. Let's see. I think it did, man. Right? $7. It's certainly. Oh my God! It's like perfect, man. You see that? I typically just always use the candle low close. I don't use the wick, and even if I use the wick, I think I'd be there. I think you'd barely be there. That's just me being conservative in nature. From the candle low close, or just really where you see the bottom, right, where the body is, not the wick. I use the bottom of the body to the neckline, wherever that is, right? And just from the breakout, there it is. Perfect measure move of pattern hit, and it makes so much sense because we were just range bound, we were just stuck, we couldn't break it. And yeah, I think there might have been a harmonic that developed too, sure. So like, think about it, what you can do. It's like, hey, I'm able to identify an inverse head and shoulders. All right, you trade the inverse head and shoulders, it plays out, and then you're like, okay, I'm able to identify bearish bat patterns. Okay. 88% retrace. 88% retrace. Mother of God, chat, right? It's like the measure move of the bullish pattern turned into a bearish pattern, and at the bearish, like where the measure move of the bullish pattern hit, the bearish pattern had its PCZ, the completion, and is selling off now. Are you kidding me, man? Hello? Yeah, but let's give a crap about moon boy predictions and stupid, you know, developments with a crappy project in the crypto space. Yeah, let's care about that. That's really special. Kappa, no. What's special is technical analysis on any market. Okay, and that's why we're here. Y'all are real ones. All the rest are, you know, whatever. They don't care. They don't truly care about investing in themselves and being able to do this by themselves, right? Without me or anyone else. Yep. Gartley is the best, like 70% or something. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if bats are as reliable, because I know bats can fail and turn into those crabs pretty hard, right? And they do it. So it's beautiful, man. Freaking beautiful. Okay. Let's check up on, speaking of inverse head and shoulders. Right, let's look at a much better looking one, much more well-developed inverse head and shoulders, or potential inverse head and shoulders, because it's not there yet, but we're getting close, man. Getting real close. Here it is, EA. It's in the game. It's in the charts. It's kind of beautiful, but yet it is not confirmed until we break above $100 and then hold above $100, whether it's a huge move to the upside or a back test and then running again. But the measure move of this pattern, which I guess I went for the wick here, bring you all the way up at like $116. Been long on this for a minute, sitting there patiently. Okay, Billy cares. Yeah, that's right, dudes. someone has a stream going on with a title of XRP to 100 times. Yeah, they probably have more viewers than me too. That should show you, man. That should really show you. I mean, that's like why Badlands Chugs has more views. It's just like, people just care about, like, I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. Who got me turned up? The Best Buy chart got me turned up. When it had a bullish pattern, it completed, and right where it completed the bearish pattern was at its entry for the short. It's just nuts, dude. I sound happy today. Nice. Is that being facetious? I don't know. I mean, I'm good, dude, when it comes to charts. Just like, you know, there's the trader and technical analyst side of me, and there's also the content creator side of me too, right? I'm like, they're sometimes two different people. Okay. You would understand if you streamed every day, okay? And you saw no growth ever. Iron Man says, I guess 46k Bitcoin by the end of the year isn't gonna happen. Who was saying that, dude? Someone posted, I posted it in the Discord yesterday, a screenshot of it, like, I don't know, like a week or two ago. Someone's like, Bitcoin 16k by November 24th. I mean, I actually commented yesterday finally. I was like, your comment is aging extremely poor. Extremely poor, or whatever, yeah. Poverty. Square near breakout. Square's already broken out, Bankhead. If you don't know. Hey, you want to see an inverse head and shoulders? Here's potentially one. Here's a confirmed one. Another one. Oh my god, we've gone 3 in a row. Best Buy to EA to Square Connect. Let's go, dude. We already broke out, man. We already broke. Another green day. Not up much at all, really. The macro doing bad. That's good. I mean, you know, the S&P is down today. Dow Jones down 3 days in a row. Coming, you know, off its all-time highs. But, yeah, just slowly but surely climbing. That's what happens, man. So, you're approaching soon the 200-day moving average and the 50% retrace from that high point to low point. 50% is like 68, 69. Let's go. Not 58, 59. Probes, sorry. Get wrecked. That guy said that. Wow. Like, how does he have any credibility saying that? It's so baseless. It makes no sense, dude. And what about the 4chan people? Remember the 4chan people? Oh, in October it'll be this or what? It's like, dude, these people trying to time market moves are so dumb. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. You just can't really time the market, man. So stop trying. You just keep looking stupid over and over. And you're like, how long? You know, the problem is people just keep watching. They keep watching the people trying to time the markets, okay? It's just like, okay, I was wrong this time. Let me try it again. Eventually it'll be right. With timing. I guess. What's up, Pablo, man? Cruelty? I don't know, man. All the Rees are doing really well. Regen, Reggie, maybe Resin. Resonate Incorporated Connect. I don't know, man. Don't even know. Let's take a look. Let's take a gander. Talking about this, which is technically overall bearish, right? Nothing but lower highs, lower lows for the most part. And I guess you're this was an ice line and you sprung. And oh, why does it duplicate? Yeah, you're talking about harmonic. Probably like XABCD right there. I can see it. XA. Is it 618? Oh, hype for the 618, dude. 786. Oh, 786 is right around that spring back test, right? A little bit lower. Dude, I hate that. I was like, why does it always do that? It's like, oh, it never just will be able to get on the 786. It always has to be the 785. I noticed that. It's so dumb. Okay, there we go. So, potential Gartley, yeah. 155. So, you have to lose substantially or substantial amounts of value to get down to these levels. More, what else are you saying? Yeah, but we don't have any divergence, and maybe you're not supposed to, right? Maybe we sell off more, and by the time we get down to that PCZ, you know, it's confluent with the 1272, right? Right around there, two different fib nodes hitting, extension and retrace. So maybe when we get down there, something like this happens, right? And so when we're making lower lows and we're hitting that area, this occurs, right? Bullet divergence. We could get it, man. But that's it. That's the only reason why one would want to touch that is if all those things were happening. But it's not like you're showing a bullish Gartley and a completely bullish trend. But hey, man, nothing wrong at all with this idea. You know, I set up an alert on it. So if it ever goes off, I'm going to know about it and I might trade it. I might take a shot. Small chance, right? Might be worth it. Taylor, maybe they will be next time, and then they'll get 1 billion views. But they get 1 billion views and 1 billion subs anyway, because they just keep doing that. I don't know. I'd rather just hold on to credibility and not grow, you know? Credibility is way more important than growth. Just reading. But the 4chan dude was from the future, so he lied to us all. Danny, dang him, dude. Dang him. So what do we say? We don't believe people from the future. That they're from the future because they're lying. That's it. Sergio says, I already made over 100% on Square Connect. Congratulations, Sergio. Let's go. What are we looking at currently? Blessed one be. This is called Resonate Incorporated, RESN. Okay. So we looked at Regen, we looked at Resin, now we're looking at Reggie. Reggie chat. Talk about more sexuality on the charts. Look no further. Here it is. Momo shift breakout, higher lows. Inverse head and shoulders confirmed. Right at that 200-day moving average. Can't break it. Have not hit a measure move. Still, this is still working. Right, you're still trying to move up. Right, you're just consolidating. It looks like a little bit. You hit nearly the 38% retrace before reversing a little bit. The reversal is nothing. So, in time, if this pattern was to completely play out 100% of its measured move, then that target is $22.10. It's up 1.48% today. Let's go, dude. Reggie, Resin, and Regen. We all need sexuality. Yes, sexuality on the charts. Blockchain Hunter, what's up, dude? He says, I was like, I need some Mitch because he has this cool, interesting harmonic patterns, and boom, here he goes. One as soon as I join. Yeah, that's what we do, man. We do harmonics. Extremely reliable. I mean, they're the most reliable patterns that exist, I believe. Okay. You were watching some other YouTuber's video about Bitcoin. You're like, man, I need some Mitch. Well, thanks, dude. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching and showing support during these trying, troubling times for Bitcoin volatility and market sentiment, where when market sentiment dies, normally so does my channel, right? I mean, I have 329 concurrent viewers. That's like the lowest concurrent viewership I've seen since probably March of this year, right? So, I mean, just can't make people give a crap, right? But I've been trying for 2 years to be a gateway drug to help people get into stocks, because that's where all the research was done. That's where all these genius gurus that I've been trying to teach about in crypto, that's where they did all this stuff in stocks. Okay, Forex. So if you're enjoying the live stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. All right, thank you for 146 likes already. Y'all are amazing. Oh, I gotta do something. Saving. Come on. There we go. Awesome. All right, man. What you cooking,
Thanks,
dude?
Mitch.
Keba?
Bruh.
Bankhead, thanks for the threes, dude. Really, really appreciate it. Much love. It's called The Ultimate Harmonic Protocol by Casey Stubbs. Okay. Jason says, I've made a difference in many lives. You know for a fact. Thanks, dude. So I would hope so. Whether it's just, hopefully it's with trading and just being able to size up a chart and analyze it and look for opportunity to make a low risk, high reward opportunity trade. Hopefully that's it. But if it's for other reasons, that's good too, right? No, we didn't look at BAT, but we can. We can. Yeah. Look at the fake out. Talk about a fake out on Bitcoin. It's even worse. 3 black crows, it looks like, on BAT. 4 black crows. Count it. Kaba. All right. So looks like it's correcting now. It's back testing. Look at the yellow trend line. Okay, this area that was once resistance has now become potentially support. Falling below that could be very bad for BAT. And that's why taking profit sometimes when you're at 80% gains in the position, nothing wrong with it, right? Even if it could go much higher, it may not, because Bitcoin, this market is very inefficient for trading, okay? It's not as efficient as it is for stocks or Forex, okay? And that's simply because of the lifetime. I mean, crypto, Bitcoin's been around 10 years, 11 years, but crypto, like this new market we know so well, has only been around for a few years. I mean, think about the ICO boom of 2017. You know, none of these assets existed until that time. The venture capitalists in Silicon Valley, you know, giving seed money to these projects. Most of them are dead now and will go down history as scrubs, and that's okay. But that's just me giving the argument about how new this market is. What's up, Adrian? Yeah, we look at CGC again. That's about it, though, for pot stocks. What's up, Lady Plants a lot? You're here for Gingerbeard. Awesome. Michigan Crypto Girl. Thanks for tuning in. Kevin Grubb says, I thought you were here for the... maybe. So much. What is it, Probe? Traded for 7 years on traditional markets before finding your channel. I've become an exponentially better trader. It's for all levels in the minds in this community. Amazing indeed. Absolutely, Probes. Well put. Hear, hear. All right, we get here's in the chat. I'm gonna see how y'all respond to that. Okay. 1,000-time leverage, Mr. Russia. Probes, what's his name mean? What does that mean? Wayne Batson, our newest hype king. Killing it, dude. I don't care about these exotic patterns. Nothing exotic about them, man. It's just Fibonacci math. It's mathematics. Why, when you can have a mathematical advantage over other traders, why would you not take it? Oh, because it takes too much work and effort to put in to learn and master them. Ah, gotcha. That's simply what one was saying, Blockchain Hunter. Okay, mathematics. It's harmonics. I will grow when I least expect it. All right, dude. We'll see. All right, Link Connect. I want to see if this bearish pattern has played out yet. Been looking at this on log, Lincoln log. It's perfect. Makes too much sense. Hype in the chat. Hype in the chat! So it begins. The King of Rohan says. Okay. So breakout kind of happened yesterday. Now we're getting some follow-through price action. Not oversold yet, so if market participants wanted to push this lower, they very well could. But hey, man, maybe if it's just so bullish, this pattern will just it'll be like John Deere, where it sells off, hits a 38% retrace, and just rallies again to higher prices. Okay, I mean, you were showing divergence. They continued to show some divergence, it looks like, about the same levels of positive Momo, relative strength, right? On slightly higher highs. That's not really bullish, okay? So you could just never, look how we up thrusted 3 times. We just could never sustain prices above this critical resistance support at the $2.75 mark. Now you're below it. So what's the next support? The next available real support looking left is kind of down at $2.08 again, which was the resistance. Get it? So it's not like exotic chart patterns. Okay, so do I not use horizontal line support resistance? Why can't we use both? Oh wait, you can. There's no excuse for talking about exotic patterns, blah, blah, blah. It's like, if you know how to do one, you can do both. And guess what? That's what this game is all about, is coinciding variables, right? Oh, we're hitting an 88% retrace, this confluent with a horizontal line support, with divergence, with a pattern, blah, 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 right? No, if Link's going to sell off more, it's probably going to go down to $2.09, $2.08 first. And the 200-day moving average is right there too. So it does seem possible, not oversold. The Link on log, that's right, Cosmic Elf. What's up, dude? Yeah, but no one searches, Dean. Anakin. No one searches. And the people searching for the sweet, high traffic, low competition keywords, those are trash can coins. And it's like people, I mean, it's like people don't genuinely care about trading, I don't think. I think they just care more about whatever affiliate links and referrals and whatever, dude. Moon Boy stuff. They don't care about complex technical analysis. Yeah, so me doing a static video on an illiquid trash can coin, I think I'm doing a disservice, because it's like, then people will be like, oh, should I trade this? It's like, it's not, these crypto projects shouldn't even be warranted as assets you can trade, because they're so crap.
Noise!
Thanks for the love, bro. Can you check out the fib levels on the gold chart later on? Is it just a fake out? We appreciate your honesty.
What's up, Arnhem? Thanks again thanks for the second contribution of the stream. Really appreciate it, dude. Is it just a fake out? What do you mean? Look at it right now, dude. We looked at it yesterday, the day before, and again right now. Okay, so where'd it go, dude? Oh, that's what I ended up doing. Okay. Yeah, we're just playing around with it. This is not something I think you should do, but like, I was just looking at it because I was like, man, I bet we could get more touch points if we had it like this on gold. It's a small, short-term downtrend thing, right? Channel, whatever. You know, it's only visible in the 4 hour. It looks pretty good. Daily though, so I could do just go and keep it the way I had it. Just 1 and 2 to give you just a eye of the structure we're in. Okay, so Fibonacci, we've already done it, low to high. We've hit a 38% retrace and no lower yet. When we've rallied, very weak, right? You know, it hasn't even come close to threatening the previous high before it, and very well could sell off again in time. Almost looks like a little bear flag, right? Just upsloping consolidation after an impulse down. Correction could still be going on. I mean, it is true that there are better areas of value at lower prices at like 1409, 1376, and even maybe, just maybe 1350, which would be the slanted neckline of that huge pattern that we broke out of in mid-June. So yes, definitely gold could continue correcting while equities continue to surge, because gold is a safe haven asset to the uncertainty of those traditional markets like the New York Stock Exchange, right? So yeah, could go lower. 1376, 1410. Look to those areas. If you're talking about upside potential, well, we know that you have to break first 1487, right? Pretty, you know, you're not too far away from that, but breaking that, then you have to break above 1516. Then there's the overhead resistance back from 2011, 2012 of 1525 that we never really could break and hold above. Look left. There it is, man. That's where we are. Looking left. no real support until, you know, it's small support, like back, you know, 1434, which I think we've already hit. Yeah, that's near the 382. Then look, 50% retrace. There's another March 2014 level. The 618 lines you up with the July 2016 level as well. You know, a little bit lower than that is, you know, January, February, April 2018, right here. So definitely stronger supports below us. We haven't really held on to any support looking left on golds. Yeah, you just look here. I mean, from December 2010 and September of 2013 at 1430, that can act as a strong support, but we are not at any quite yet. Okay, so it could just keep selling off. That's gold. All right, but otherwise, very nice shift in momentum. The higher lows, the accumulation, central banks buying up $155 billion worth of gold in the past 6 years. You know that if you watch the stream over and over and over, I talk about it. Okay, they're waiting on the whole system probably to collapse. They'll keep accruing gold, as well as many other hedge funds and entities around the world. Gold is, you know, making a comeback, and it could very well be in a bull trend after that breakout of the very large pattern that took, I think, when did it really start? We're talking like back in 2013 and didn't break out in 2019. Okay, so like 6 years long pattern developed. So more upside potential in the long term, but in the midterm, very much so more downside potential. Okay, there's your gold. Arnhem, thanks for the threes. Thanks for everyone watching. Looks poised to run. Looks like, yeah, it held above that upsloping support for sure. Thanks for the 336 people here, and thanks for the 161 likes. If you're out there and you haven't hit that sub button yet, do it if you like at all what I'm doing. Okay, appreciate it. Silver doing things. Silver was at the bottom of an uptrend. If you don't know, 50% retrace as well. Much deeper retrace than gold so far. Here's your silver, just hanging on by your chinny chin chin. Looks kind of like gold with the impulse down, the upsloping consolidation. Don't really want to break this, but if you do, I mean, I think, look, there's some supports. 1562, that was such an important area. You know, in time, if this doesn't hold up, then we'll probably see 1562. That's it. Impulse up, down sloping consolidation, 50% retrace from this low to high. I know that for a fact. And you know, there's obviously deeper levels, you know, where we could go. But big horizontal line support, 1562. You don't hold the upsloping support, very well where we could go on silver. Okay, safe haven asset. So, man, it's almost like we're looking at silver. It's almost like we're looking at silver again right now. Activision. Where I just had it plotted 1, 2, 3 on the top and then 1 on the bottom. And you leave it alone, and then there was like this fake out. You know, you like broke out of the channel to hit the 38% retrace, the beginning of the golden zone, right? We've been talking about this for a long time while this was rounding out. And, you know, we kind of like double topped there a little bit, sold off, hitting the bottom of this channel, potential demand line, and you're really trying to stay above it. But again, it might really depend on the macro here. You know, the stock market continues to sell off, then Activision probably sell off too. But eventually in time, you would think that Activision would hit $62 because that is a gap fill, and that's pretty much the measured move of this reversal, this structure that we broke out of. Sorry. So Bitcoin is at 7,623 with 38 minutes to go left on this daily candle down a little less than 6%. We were down much lower earlier today. Bitcoin's low was 75.62. So we're up just a little bit, but no real response in price action yet. Sorry, man. And if you're a patron, be sure to hang out tonight if you want. Pre-game, 30 minutes before the night live stream. We're gonna have just I guess a Tesla viewing party if I can help it. Savage Traders, correct. Yes, there's real TA and there's affiliate shilling TA. Exactly. But guess who gets more views, more subs? They do. I just want 30,000 subs, dude. That's all I want. Like, I just want 30. I don't care if I ever grow again after I just want 30K subs so I can get the membership amenity that YouTube provides to scrub loser gamer channels. They only need 1,000 subs to have that amenity available to them, because they're treating it like they don't understand. They're like, there's other streamers out there that provide invaluable content to the viewers, and they just don't get that. They think, oh yeah, we want to compete with Twitch, and the high majority of what Twitch does is video games, so we're gonna make it real easy on video game streamers to come over to YouTube, but screw everyone else, right? Are you kidding me, man? We're going to shut down your channel if you're not financially viable, but you don't even offer a key revenue generator to people under 30,000 subs, unless they're freaking gamers, dude, children. Like, give me a break. So ridiculous. Yeah, when we look at the S&P, why not? 30,000 subs. Oh, dude. It used to be 100,000, James. They changed it because it was too much. Yeah, 30K. Still too much. Oops.
I can...
Oh, that was weird, dude. Sorry, I clicked on that Cortana thing. Oh, wow, chat. Are you kidding me? Well, it looks like something's being respected. The 1414 fib extension, the upsloping resistance of the rising wedge. Are you kidding, dude? Really? Beautiful. 3 days in a row, right, of the reversal. It's real nice, man. Okay, it's really, really nice. I dig it a lot. What are you talking about, Irish? A very emotional one. That doesn't even make sense, dude. Shall you get the college students all to sub Michigan Crypto Girl? I mean, like, it doesn't matter. I mean, like, I want people to genuinely sub the channel. So I completely, like, I don't want 30,000 subs that are bots, right? I want, genuinely those subs, but, it's probably not gonna happen. Yeah, but back then, I believe it was still a 100,000 sub thing, and I had no idea about any of that stuff, the exploit. That's what all the IRL did. Yep, they did that. I think it's fixed, though. I streamed for like a week or two as a gaming channel. I even did the gaming thing you have to do under the YouTube workshop. Did all the things you needed to do, and still never got it. So I just went back to entertainment and got out of the gaming category. It's crazy, though. Death and Taco, I know what you're talking about. Do a cinnamon challenge video, Carrie, talking about where I put a bunch of cinnamon in my mouth and try to ingest it without coughing. Yeah, that would get so many views and so many viewers that I want, right? That I would actually care about technical analysis. I just don't know if there's enough people in the world that care about complex technical analysis and learning it, to get to 30K. HG, I don't know about that, man. Maybe. But, hey, think about pot stocks. Highly speculative markets. What's one of the biggest drivers? momentum. So momentum's kind of shifting a little bit, but again, the main fact about CGC is you have not made higher highs than your previous highs yet. So you got to go up a few more dollars before you break that, which is already up a lot in a very short period of time, 3 days. It's up like 30% maybe, 50%. Good God, pot stocks. Oh, okay, the Michael Strahan gap Flugner still misses. Got you, dude. At 264. That's what that meant, probes. Got you, dude. Sorry, like when I have my Discord not in full screen, so like when I open a chart up or anything, it's smaller, so it was harder to read that or see that. Oh wow, hold on. Brad, I got you, dude. I'm not seeing the email. Oh, I found it. We're good. All right, Brad, you're good, man. $30K subs within minutes, Wayne. Yeah, let's go, dude. Let's go. I know, HG, man. I should just do it and get it over with. CGC, what's known as the bullish joint? Sure, dude. Sure thing. The unwinding? What do you mean, Russell S? What does that mean, dude? Okay, so here we go, man. Is this gap fill, which we did fill a gap a couple times. Of course, there are more gaps to fill. Many more gaps to fill on the way down, but PPT, how are they doing? You know, I don't know how deep this retrace with me. You go from your low point to high point, we could get targets down here. You would think that if it's going to sell off, it would come back down to test like 3,020 something again. What is that? Yeah, it's like someone said, "Hey man, I don't believe in TA because I don't understand it, so I'm gonna talk crap and then get banned." It's like, wow, I wonder how your day went into that person. Get wrecked. Just saw that. That was like a while back though. You know, I know that people might not like other content creators in this space. But no need to, you know, maybe you can talk about it in Discord, you know, no need to talk about it on the live chat. Let's just try to keep things somewhat positive, you know, like I can self-demean myself by saying I suck because I'm not hurting anyone else, but like, you know. GT, man, are you kidding me, man? Left field from G freaking T, man.
Bruh.
GT tipped $100. Love your streams. I drive for the leaving. I just wanted to support the stream and show you my appreciation.
Dude, GT, thanks so much, man. Holy crap. Can we
Hype in the chat!
for GT throw in the freaking C note, the $100 contribution to top Jesus of the day? Probst, you've been dethroned, man. Mother of God. Truck this, what the heck?
Bruh.
Truck this tipped $25. Who is ready for the unveiling of the dumbest looking truck in the history of mankind?
Hey dude, I spent well over 3 minutes creating a PNG today of that truck, okay man? Over 3 minutes, can you believe that? Here it is, the most ugly truck of all time. It's beautiful. Oh my god. Wait, what do we do here? Hold on, let me see if I can transform this. Okay. Hold on, give me a sec. Okay, OBS is losing its mind right now. Overloading on encoding. I don't want to move it, and I'm freezing. Holy crap. Hold on, I can't move it right now. I can't do anything. Wait up. Hey, man. Truck this, man. Get inside the truck with me, man. Let's go. Truck this, are you kidding? What? Truck.
Truck this tipped $150. Can be second fiddle. Does GT want a tip war? Winner gets a Cybertruck.
Oh my god, GT. Dude. Thanks so much. We didn't know that Truck This was going to be in the audience, man. Mother of God. Wow. Thank you so much, Truck This, for the 150 C note. The C plus note. The C.5 note or something. What would one call a $150 contribution? Let me I got this, dude. Wait, is this what it's gonna sound like? Starting the truck. Elon's in the truck right now.
Interesting noise on startup when it's sat for several hours, which it's been the whole weekend now, so
Oh, I got this, dude.
Weird grinding sort of noise. And I
Dude,
haven't
no one
really
cares
figured
about this
out
guy
most of
talking.
the stuff on the
Okay,
front
just
here.
stop with the talking and just turn the friggin' car on.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Look here! Look, listen!
That boy is good.
Good and terrible. Turn it on louder, Elon. We can't go anywhere. We're not going anywhere, dude. Not gonna work. I'm sorry.
Bruh.
Okay, anyway, we'll get rid of Elon on the truck. It's happening tonight, chat. My God. No, I don't think anyone wants a piece. No one has ever even come close to testing Truck This since Montana, man. No one's come close to the nuclear power one. Truck disconnect, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah, we'll be testing. We'll be streaming the unveiling tonight. Connect. Okay. Holy crap, man. You need to start a stream just for the tips, Ace. If that's your mentality, you won't make a dime, ever.
I'm so trucking poor.
Bruh.
No truck. I'm so trucking poor. Oh my god. The trucks, man. Too many trucks. I think Truck This, you might have to do tip wars against yourself, dudes.
Is that a joint?
When I think of you, I touch myself.
Let's go. Taylor Swift in the house. Being super sexual. Thank you so much, Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift's a female. Okay. You didn't know. Looks better than a Honda Ridgeline. Is that true, Bradford? Probably. Well, we don't even know. I don't even know if that's the real, if this is the real truck, dude. I don't even... I think these are all concept art images. Because they haven't unveiled it, right? So no one really knows exactly what it looks like, dude. And how much are they going to cost? Like 40K, 30K? I know the cars now are like 30K. And I think they only brought the prices down to Trigger Bet Moonboy. Okay. Or Allison Nathan and Bet Moonboy. What is it? GT's excited because his boys play NC State tonight. Is that true, Kevin Grubb? Oh, Georgia Tech. Ah, yes, Georgia Tech. Well, Georgia Tech, man. I don't think that's what GT stands for in this situation, but yeah, Georgia Tech's not good this year at all. rebuilding year. Okay, they have good hearts. It looks like a Honda truck. See, Brad was saying it looks better than the Honda Ridgeline.
Bruh.
Truck this tip $25. The real truck will be even uglier.
Bitch ain't doing things.
Will it? Yeah, we don't know. I mean, do you have inside information of this truck? This? Let me know. Frodo going to Moodle Earth to kill Suron. Welcome, Frodo. He's a legend of our time. Oh my god, dude. So S&P wreck. I mean, soon to maybe be wrecked. This might be a reversal point. This is an area we've been talking about. Rising wedge, man. Well, you hit the bottom of it. Now that you even faked out the bottom and back tested it, now you've rallied all the way to the top. Now you're starting to reverse maybe a little bit. There's a small amount of vulnerability that it may just look. It's like it's either going to be like this or, you know, this upsloping and eventually maybe hit the 1618 and then that. Definitely seems possible that could happen too. That just insanity. Thiago Ribeiro e Bruno. Oh my god, he's got 4 names. If Truck this had 4 names, what would his other 2 names be, chat? I need answers. Truck this something. You have a few cars, including a Tesla. You mocked it till you bought it and love it. Uh-oh. I think he's trying to shout out to Truck this, dude. Saying, hey, man. I think he's tried it, though. I think he's tried. He still doesn't like it, maybe. Disney Connect. Dude, I'm telling you, if you like Star Wars at all and you haven't seen The Mandalorian, you need to get it. You need to watch it. There's only been 2 episodes out. The 3rd episode comes out tomorrow. You need to get in and watch it because, dude, there's so many spoilers coming out. Like, I was watching CNBC. I still got it up. And, you know, they were showing the spoilers. I'm like, dang, dude. That's serious spoiler alert stuff. But, what's going on Disney? I mean, it hit all-time highs.
Bruh.
Truck this tip $25. I was gonna buy a Tesla too, but then the acid wore off.
Is that what it sounded like too? You were at the dealership and you started walking out and he was just like, bruh, or something. I don't know, man. I need more sound clips. Chat in Discord, give me some ideas for better sound clips. Or not better, just more. Because I've got like, you know, a folder where I could add unlimited sound clips. Okay, man, for all the situations. Probably need to get the people being like, oh, and also people laughing. A few other things. I don't know. Mother of God. We are at, what? Are we really Bradford? Nuh-uh. Since when? Holy crap, Probes, man, you just boosted the freaking server 3 times? I didn't even know we were that close, man. Thanks to everyone who's been boosting the server, we now have to put Bradford to work. How many more freaking emojis can we have now on our server since we're level 3? Good God. Okay. Oh, Probes had like 7 boosts. Good God, Probes, man. Okay, so we need definitely some more Probes to emojis and some Vet Moon Boy emojis, dude. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe the new Tesla truck could be a good emoji once it's unveiled, Bradford. Put that in our good idea folder, capo. So, you know, Truck This Man, if you haven't seen yet, we looked at it earlier. VeChain has dumped again. 6.62% since the buying climax. Since that 78% retrace was touched and no higher. There it is, man. It says you've lost 31% of your value, but from the low to high, you've retraced nearly 50%, right? So if you bought in up here, which, my God, if you did that, hello, you don't even care about TA. If you buy up here, you've lost 31.49% of your value, but from the low here to high, 50% retrace. Giving them back. Thanksgiving Pepe, Christmas Pepe. It's a good idea. Of course, if you don't know, and the Discord, that we nearly have 5,000 members, we have emoji ideas for the Discord. It's like a little channel. You need to go to it if you have ideas, and you just post pictures or gifs of things you want to be emojis in the Discord. So easy, man. All right, you can see how it works. Oh my god, dude. Who did Black Plasma? Unbelievable, dude. What the heck? Man.
Bruh.
Truck this tip $25. Not quite as bad on vet/BTC. Matter of perspective.
Yeah, not as bad. But remember, VeChain to BTC never got as high, right? So, perspective, you could say that, but it's like VeChain to US dollar got here, right? That's where it retraced. VeChain to BTC didn't even make a 50% retrace before selling off. So yes, the reversal was not as bad yet. You've only retraced about 38% of the way instead of 50. So it's really not as bad of a retrace yet, but not by much. And it's like, you think about, you know, right? You probably still like VeChain US dollar better because it ran up much higher and it's only retraced one fib node lower than this, right? This 38% and VeChain US dollar is like 50%. So yep, it's not bad at all. But again, it's the macro, man. VeChain can't help it if Bitcoin decides to continue bleeding out and selling off, right? And again, it had a stupendous run anyway. You know, what's crazy about VeChain today, it hasn't moved. It's at 0.0% gains losses on the day. 76 sats. Beautiful. I have spoken. Yeah, weird. You're not a big fan of Star Wars, but this is something else. Dude, it is cool, man. It's different. It's a different vibe completely. It really is. It's its own thing, even though it's in the universe, right? No, I don't really watch anyone else. The only person I know for a fact who's not a scammer, who's good, is Crown. That's the only one I know that I could like say with like confidence that's not gonna screw you is Crown. That's it. I don't know about anyone else, dude, nor do I really care. Okay. Bet can't even get up to 10,000. What? Yeah. God, I can't believe VeChain can't even get to $1,000 or 1,000 sats. But yeah, at one time, once Vin became the vet, started out like 200 something sats, at that climax at 335 sats, and now you're at 76 sats, and you had the lowest low of 35 sats. Remember, this thing since late October has doubled in value, even where you are now, over doubled. Okay, so VeChain doing things. Truck this, connect. Okay, I mean, dude, it's like the watch list, my S-Coin watch list is just like depression. It's just like red and down on everything. Like, okay. I was just talking about Crown's crypto cave or whatever it is. I mean, I know that guy just going back from HOC days and stuff like that. So, I mean, you know. What is this? 333 repeating, of course. Oh my god, dude. This is a new one from King Logan. Leroy freaking Jenkins, dude. Yeah. 3333333. Yeah, dude. Oh man. Oh boy. It's beautiful. But these are like emojis. Like, so this is like a mashup of me at the game, and the kid behind me was eating his shaker, and they just put that like on top. What a joke, man. All right, where's that little kid, dude? Dude, this whole thing is really, really weird. Please don't use this anymore. Whatever program that is, just scrap it. Just delete it out of your thing. It's just super weird. Okay. What was it? Yeah, this kid here was like eating his pom-pom thing, shaker. Whatever, dude. So down here, go to this in the Discord if you want an emoji, posted it and create it. See, these are emojis. We can make them into anything we want. All right. So what other ideas? Dead chat. That was one that became real. I don't know what that is, dude. What emotion is that? Oh my god, it's Badland Chugs, dude.
Bruh. Bruh.
Oh man.
That boy is good.
I like turtles. Alright, I'll learn on BTC. FOMO. See, I haven't even looked at these. I'm looking at these live with y'all. Alright. Some good ones. I don't know what that is, dude. Alright. Yeah, I guess so, James. Maybe. I think he's too young to even know what that stuff is, but... Angel, because it sounds like extremely high risk with lots of leverage, then you could get wrecked. Okay, bad. So GT MKIV, you're not the same GT who tipped, are you? Kate and McDonald says thanks for what you do, appreciate it. Thank you for watching, really, really appreciate it. Probably NC State, Renee. Probably, just because Georgia Tech's so bad. But again, you're talking about two pretty bad programs going against each other. So I don't know. I don't bet on that crap, right? Like an NC State versus Georgia Tech matchup, it's like, oh, I'm trying to bet on an S coin to actually play out, right? It's just, you got a really crappy chance of it happening. It's just not as high. You go with the blue chips, the top 10s, the actual, programs with good coaches and understanding their programs and what they're playing for, right? The emotions, and what's in it for them. I don't know what's in it for NC State and Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech not even bowl eligible, and they can't be now. It's like over for them, I think. They're awful. So they might play lights out tonight because every game now for them might be their Super Bowl. Judge Allison Nathan.
Bruh.
Judge Allison Nathan tipped $23.58. Real men drive Tesla trucks. Those insecure with their packages drive Audi R7s. Just can't satisfy me. That insane massage chair does though.
Oh my God! Shots fired. Well, I don't know, man. Maybe the R7 lease is up, and no, it's not up yet. It's not up yet. Maybe in a few months, right? Judge Allison Nathan. Y'all know who Judge Allison Nathan is, right? This is Judge Allison Nathan. She says, to anyone out there who says, truck this, deal with it. The most beautiful woman on this planet. Oh, yeah.
Bruh.
Oh, what happened? Just moved. She just moved by herself. Wow. Okay. 2 more likes till things. What things? 2 more. Oh, thanks for the 200 likes. Y'all are freaking amazing. Thanks for the 343 people tuned in. If you enjoyed the live stream, hit the like button. That bell, that's up. Oh my God. You were in an R7 once, cool window shades. Yeah, Bradford. I think I was in an R7 too, man. Definitely cool window shades. The driver definitely was into trucks, though. I remember him vividly talking about trucks in that conversation we had and that ride, Brad. I just didn't know that he was so into Tesla trucks, though, or something. So, Mr. Lodick, dude. Okay, so 76 sats on VeChain, done nothing today. A lot better than being down 11% or 7%, like the US dollar pair is. Okay. GT, are you kidding me, man? What? Oh my God!
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
GT tipped $100. Up another $100.
Holy crap! Up another hundo. Does that the session top? Does it change it? It should. As long as you kept your name exactly the same, it should change now. GT, I believe, is the session top Jesus. It's not updating. Wow, that's stupid, dude. Okay, well, we just have to mentally take note that GT is at 2 hundo on the day, so he's session top Jesus right now. Let me see if the math's adding it up right. But see, Truck this, his tips aren't, he's changing, like, it's so dumb, because if you, it's like case sensitive. If you like, if you capitalize your name on the TTS and then uncapitalize it on the next tip, it won't compound on the session top. I wish they'd change that. It's like, why does it have to be password sensitive? But Truck the GT, man, thanks so much. Truck this is like 175, 2 hundo, 225, 250. Yeah, so technically Truck this is at 250 and GT at 2 hundo. All right, so it's a close ball game right now, just if we're being technical here. All right, dude, thank you so much, GT. I can't even believe it. I don't know what to say, man. Extremely grateful. Y'all are amazing. Much love. What are we talking about? We're talking about VeChain, talking about Tesla, talking about the stock market, talking about Bitcoin sucking, talking about many different things throughout the stream that has been live now for nearly 2 hours. That's what we're talking about. All right. Bitcoin fake out. Bitcoin just squared up, right? You know, you got the square up. Market participants somehow, some way did bring it back down to that level, which is so nuts. And so now we're just sitting there at it. Very high levels of negative momentum at its highest level yet, and pretty much oversold. Okay. It's crypto winter. That's why it's snowing. Brr, it's cold on Bitcoin. You know, it's like you had 3 days of green, and then for 3+ weeks, nothing but bleeding out until now squaring up. It's bleh. No, that's not what GT. Yeah, no, I get it. I believe it's the initials of the good fellow who's tipping. That's not Georgia Tech. It's just a coincidence that Georgia Tech's playing college football matchup tonight. ACC. Anything can come from that, but not really this year. Clemson. You know, last week was history. You know, the college football playoffs only been going on for 5 years, but this was like last week was the first poll ever where Clemson was the only team in the ACC to have a team ranked in the top 25. And this week, I think it's still the same, but there are other polls that are saying that Virginia Tech's number 25, where it's like, whatever, dude. That guh. Yeah, guh indeed. Yeah, James, he did. We kept count, so it's 250 on Truck Diaz. Is Bitcoin in the bullish bat? XRP is in the bullish Garley, but Bitcoin's bullish bat could be invalid, right? And it's not really technically invalid. The rule kind of is until you fall below X, but I mean, we almost touched X, you know? So the 886, where you are, right there, that is the pattern completion zone of the harmonic. So kind of below it, but again, it's not over until you're below X at 7,300, 7,291 or something. All right, so yeah, but the problem is you don't have any divergence. You're just really oversold on the 60-minute and the 4-hour. So a reversal here could happen, but you're back inside the channel now. But this is it. This is the area to strike if you're a harmonic trader. But again, it's always better to have at these levels bullish divergence on multiple oscillators, on multiple time scales. We don't have that at all, really, like on any, because that move down was pretty hard. So thanks again, GT, man. Kingish behavior. Bitcoin moving towards zero? Not yet. I mean, if anytime Bitcoin moves down, I guess you could technically say Bitcoin's going closer to zero than it was at. But no, I'm not saying that it at all. It's going to zero. No. Oh God, Jake Wing, that's gonna be such a joke. It'd probably be Virginia Tech, right? Virginia Tech would probably go to that Orange Bowl. They can also take Notre Dame too, but I don't know if they would do that. It's like in the contract. What is it? Recent October pump shifted timeline in attempt to delay slow bleeding to the downside. 7500 has already been tested. Anonymous. No, you're not effed. But I'm just saying, if you're talking about, see, harmonics are meant for traders to take positions, right? They show you a targeted area where there's maybe opportunity for a long. Well, you're at it right now. But I'm just saying, normally when you get to these levels, it's when you're at these levels, you're showing really promising stuff on the oscillators like exhaustion, you know, like we're talking like divergence. We're showing bearish convergence on the oscillators right now. Except maybe the stochastic on the 4 hour showing a little bit of bullish divergence, but again, the daily's just at its highest level of negative momentum, so it's like, you know, whoa, what the was that? Sorry, I don't even know. I just went into outer space for a second. Right, you're looking for like divergence, impending price action, reversal of the upside, right? You don't have that. You did have it though. We certainly had it down here at 75 for the first time. It was here. It was here. We had it, and you bounced. But didn't know it was going to go like that. But now we're right back down to where we were, and not any kind of emotionalism touching 7,500 like we did the first time, right? And that's not really that good. Kevin, well, get your money back from the person who told you that, dude. Because we certainly didn't. But we do make fun of those people who try to say it will be this price at this time or in this period of time. It's like, nope. You're wrong, Colonel Sanders. Who was the other guy? Who was it, chat, that was in here so, I don't know. He was so passionate and just saying, it's going to be this by this time. I think I even wrote it down or something. Maybe. Didn't I do that, man? Hold on. I guess I didn't write it down, but there was just somebody who was like, and I was like, okay, you're talking and talking. You just keep talking, dude. But hey, if you're wrong, you have to promise you'll never make any stupid, outlandish timing predictions ever again. So I don't know who that was, but I wish I could remember so we could scold him and make him swear contrition for being a moon boy, kind of a scrub in a way, right? You just don't do that. You don't make predictions based on time. No, they don't, Carrie. There have been an unlimited amount of people who have come through here and been like, it's doing this at this time, and it never works out, ever. Well, if it's going to reverse, it might be around this area. If we're talking about a freaking harmonic by itself with no other variables, okay, it's going to reverse, it's going to be here. If it doesn't, see ya at 6,800, okay? Because if it doesn't reverse here, it's going to break support and go to the next available support at 6,800. So this is it, man. This is it. It's reversal here, or you sell off and eventually break it and go to 6,800. Pretty easy scenarios, right? I told the Alexia to remind me. By when, though? Hold on. Dang it, dude. See, the Alexia app, it actually January 1st by 2020 due is saying something. I don't know, dude. That I don't think I actually put it in my reminder because I only have one and I don't think this is it. So Tourmaster. Well, I call it Alexia because I don't want your Alexia to trigger, so I just mispronounce the name. It's that easy, right? Also post Sircon until 8,300. I mean, so there's your square up on Bitcoin at right around 8,075, right? Right where that dumpage started. So that could be an area it runs to if we're selling off again. Very possible. Oh, by the way, your local on the 8s because the new daily has been born. Go back to the daily, new candle. We have no movement. All right, no movement so far. Of course, I'm from the south. Yes. Lots of areas above here. Yeah, sure. Yeah. Sure thing. But I think if it was to break the upside, 8,075. It was to break the downside, well, 73 to 7,500 again. And then after that finishes up, it breaks 6,800. Boom. They talk again. Thanks again, Probes, man, for getting us to level freaking 3. Picking up the slack, dude. New vanity URL. I don't understand what do you mean by that? What is different about it? Oh, it's just like you. I don't get it. Like this? Is it just because my name? It shows my name. That's pretty cool. That's the new vanity Discord URL. Boom. Mitch Ray. Join the Discord if you're not part of it. Nearly 5,000 members. We're level 3 server now. It's amazing, and it's just a great place to be with a bunch of like-minded individuals that care about trading assets, whether it's crypto or stocks, whatever. And it's the best way to be notified when I go live. If you rely on YouTube notifications for me, for when I go live or create a video, you will miss my live streams. 100% certainty. There is no probability. There's a certainty that you will eventually miss a live stream because you're like, oh, I'm relying on YouTube notifications, and they're terrible. They're awful, and they don't care. YouTube doesn't care. They're worrying about abbreviating sub counts by the thousands, right? They're worried about killing off channels that don't make them money. They don't care about crappy notification systems at all, right? Sorry, the mouse sensitivity. All right. So. Awesome, man. So, been live now for 2 hours and 5 minutes. We made it, man. You've never been to Discord before, though? Sleepy Cat, I don't know. I mean, the mods are in here. Bradford, you see what he said? I don't know. I don't have any context here. Head and shoulder, daily chart, too early to look. don't really see much of a head and shoulders. Don't know what you mean at all. I mean, it's almost like double bottom if you're gonna call it inverse head and shoulders, like almost a double bottom. Okay? But again, I don't know if it's that at all, right? I think it's you're just hitting the second area. There's a lot going on here. Horizontal line supports, square ups, right? Shorts covering, longs buying, limit buys, right? A lot of absorption could go on. If it's to sell off to lower prices, you have a pit stop here because there's just lots of traffic going on. Okay, so what happens to support resistances? Lots of things going on. That's right. Yeah, Kevin, man. For sure. What's the best about the South? Of course, college football, like hands down. Of course, barbecue. You know, like the politeness, I guess. Things are just a lot slower in the South in terms of like the hustle and bustle of the everyday. Whatever, man. It's really cool though about the vanity URL. All right, so 76.15. It's an 88% retrace on a candle close, it seems like, and almost 100% retrace on the wick down. So with the other assets across the market, they haven't really moved much at all since the new day. Somehow Maker's down 9%. That's weird. What? This is a brand new day, so this thing is just dumped. So since in an 8-minute period, Maker just went from $584 to $531. Wow. Get wrecked, Maker. Get royally wrecked. Everything else is just starting. Nothing's going on. Bitcoin Cash is down nearly 7% right now. What? Shoulder on the left. Below the FOMO rally. 14K. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's too small of a shoulder, right? I mean, say whatever you want. I mean, if it's the case, then yeah, neckline. But I don't really care, man. I don't think a measure move of that's gonna play out, dude. You're talking like someone's saying something about head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder, or something. But dude, it's like really a measure move this large? Yeah, right, dude. It's not practical and doesn't help, right? Let's just say if you break with this support here, you go into the next one at 6,800. You don't hold that, then you're gonna come down to like 5,800 to 6K. It's pretty simple. We know the target's the downside, and now we know the upside too. There's no way it's a head and shoulders pattern though. I think it's just too weird looking. Okay, man. I don't know. I think we've covered a lot today. It's been a really good stream, and very grateful for GT and Truck This for coming out and just wow, showering me with gratitude, or showering me with generous contributions, whatever. I am very grateful for them. And yeah, I'll be back tonight for the Tesla viewing party. I'll do everything I can to get that live, and we'll talk about it, and we'll have patrons on too to hang out with us. Don't know how long the stream will be, but we'll do it. Well, we already talked about the upside target that was, remember, like 8,075 square up. So the fake out reel, Bitcoin's new day has begun just 10 minutes ago, and yeah, we've been covering it for hours, 2 hours now. So we'll be back tonight, 11 p.m. Eastern. Thank y'all so much for coming out and watching and sticking around. All over 300 of y'all. Y'all are the real ones, not FOMO moon boys. So I won't forget y'all. If another pump or dump comes with more volatility, more viewers, y'all are the best. So I'll be back 11 p.m. Eastern. Till then, respect, T-A.
I have a robot vagina.
That boy is good.
Adios, turd nuggets.